All right, there goes podcast number one. Hey, I want to welcome you back to the Tribe of Abimelech. Okay, here today for our first podcast, we are going to talk about something that is not frequently discussed. Okay, here's the thing: you really can't really erase somebody who has a deep roots in their land. There is a specific reason why the Palestinians are the last colony that hasn't fallen, the last attempt at colonizing a people that have refused it for this long. And well, I've got to tell you, I mean, a lot of that is going to go back into a simple equation, if you will. It's that really, there's been a lot of people that came in and tried to knock on their door. I'll put it this way, knock on the door of Palestine. Not necessarily for conquest, but for meaning of God. I mean, you've got to look at it that way. A lot of people came searching, not because I wouldn't say because they understood themselves. Travelers, I think today, maybe they're called YouTubers. Who knows? But something in them, something they lack, I suppose is a better description of it, could be found in Palestine. And so they packed up and they all went to Palestine. A lot of people did that. The land of Canaan, as it was used to be called, is the land of the prophets. The first script to humanity outside of the hieroglyphics. The first laws, first legal justice system. They came because they sensed that there was something there, something true. The alphabets you write today, the God that you speak of, he revealed himself first through the scrolls that Palestinian people wrote. So you think that sounds strange, by the way? It's maybe uncomfortable. For some, I will say this, those whose power comes from trying to erase people is trying to erase the past. I think anybody that is intertwined with these sorts of things, you would presume. That's why they want to attempt to erase the people, because of something they're trying to erase. There is something in their past, possibly, that they're trying to erase. Rewrite their own image. A lot of people that were travelers didn't start the journey because they were planning to go back. There's no return for a lot of those people. So, you see, they were God-worshiping people, you would have to say, or had an epiphany for a supreme being, the Almighty, the most generous, the wisest. They would maybe think about that, and along the way they potentially would get confused, or at least natural for confusion to start developing at that point, because you have a lot of unknowns. But at the time of the prophets, also, you have to think that people may have thought also that they could be divine as well, right? Why not? I mean, you have prophets prophesizing. So that thought, if you agree with me, never really stopped. I don't think they were looking for land when they set off on the journey. That's not what I would presume most people would want to do, is travel to looking for land, looking to move. One would presume that they were potentially looking for a new identity as a piece of the puzzle to clear up the confusion. They were looking for God, an identity that would potentially put him closer to God. Now, again, if you followed along with the same thought pattern, people tend to prophesize today as they did at the time of the prophets, and that part of their journey to rewrite the identity, either of their identity or the identity that they want to perceive of the Almighty. So anyway, it's a humanly thing to do, if you will. You know, where humans potentially knock on your door and not steal your house, but steal your stories. Yeah. So theft is not always physical. I will tell you, we are the roots underneath all those empires that you hear about. You can't really humiliate Palestinians who survived all these millennia, 4,000 years that they've lived through, where not only people but empires came searching for God. I'll leave you with that until our next episode. This is my first podcast. I'll continue to make these as time goes by, and welcome you to the tribe.